International, Mr. Ajay Mag. Come on in, Ajay.
Thank you, Minnie, for giving a brief introduction. Uh, Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Maria, a few years of an impulsive tracking no way would she take pity on a breathless publisher. No excuse would do. I had to complete the track. And believe me, when I was through, I could only thank her for the stunning sight of and from Bhutan, most sacred monastery. Over time, we became as close as family. Maria spoke to me about a blog, and after studying it carefully, I decided to seek sweet revenge for the track 3,000 feet above Paro Valley in the Himalayan kingdom. Maria would have to write a book for Rome Books International. She laughed it off for 8 long months. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 8 long months. As she realized that this time, the stick was in my hands. And she would have to make the journey of becoming an author. It's a fair exchange, isn't it? Don't you think, Maria? Yeah. The result of our common concern for each other's well-being was that somehow I finished the track, and with love and care, she finished her book, From My Kitchen to Yours. And what a lovely book, Maria. It's really, really interesting. And that's where the equation changes. She's willing to get on with the next book, though I suspect I may still need the threat of a stick to set out on another track now. Maria, we have journeyed together through Bhutan and the book, and as a publisher and friend, I hope we shall undertake several such interesting journeys together. Don't you think, Maria? So, ladies and gentlemen, From My Kitchen to Yours is very special to me since the key ingredients in it are warmth, generosity, and lots of love. Thank you very much, Maria. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ajay. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the mistress of the moment, the incredible, all-new Maria Goretti.
So I just want to say that I'm really happy that all of you are here. I've taken the glasses out, right? I look too intelligent with it. Yeah. So I'm supposed to look hot and not too intelligent. That works, I believe. So, okay, so I just want to say thank you to all of you. And, this launch the book was not as enjoyable till I did something like this in Bombay with all friends who some I've fed, some who are still waiting to be fed. You all will be called very soon. I promise you that. But thank you very much for coming. It's been a mad journey. Like Minnie rightly said, I really didn't know how to cook. And today I have this book. And Ajay, thank you for that. Thank you to each and every person that... Do I say my thank yous now or later? Do I say thank you now or later? Later. Okay, so right now, I just want to say that there's some lovely champagne somewhere, Ajay? Yeah, there's some wine and champagne, and I just want all of you all to drink and get drunk so that then we can start the party. That's about it.
Okay, so like I told you, Maria wasn't always this brilliant baker that she is today. And along the way, she's needed many, many guinea pigs, okay? And one of them is who we'll call on stage next. He's himself a very good cook and an established foodie, apart from being, well, Superman. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Roshan Abbas.
Yeah, Maria, I'm waiting. Okay, Maria is doing something for the first time, which is why I'm waiting. So I was asked by Maria, since I've been one of her guinea pigs for many years, and a very willing one at that, that what would I, would I come and speak something? So, here I am always trying to think out, okay, so X ye bolega, to main ye bolunga. So I always have to try and find one googly to drop. So I tried to write a poem which is horrible, but it's straight from the heart, and it actually sums up what many of us have felt all these years with Maria and her food. How do you solve a problem called Maria? Well, none of us has an idea. Till one day we discovered she had all her bases covered. Instead of solving the enigma that she was, she did something that drew spontaneous applause. From the joyous Christmas lunches, most of which we didn't deserve, to the lazy Sunday brunches and every dish she served, the chefs tried to discover the secret of each plate while we only stuffed our mouths and patiently waited for our next food date. Now, don't try to find her secret or break her kitchen code. Don't try to find her secret or break her kitchen code. Just bite into a savory bun and reach your heavenly abode. The food is filled with honesty and bubbles with her laughter. The food is filled with honesty and bubbles with her laughter. All you need to do is buy her book and you live happily ever after. So that's for Maria, who is one of my dearest friends. And we were trying to figure out, Shaheen was trying to help me with this. And all she said was that her food is filled with laughter, with warmth, and so much love. And honestly, I think each of those dishes, the secret ingredient is just that. I know I might be taking what a lot of people are going to say, but I can just say this, that I hope you keep, serving us great dishes for the rest of our lives. But you will always remain the main dish.
Satay, Tosh, Shamal. I don't know if I missed any of. I missed, then it's
I'm never having boiled water, by the way. That was just a joke. Maria, it's so nice to see you do this launch in front of all your Bombay friends, half of whom... Also, it's at Roshan and Minnie's height. I'll just pull it up. It was the year 1999 when Maria and me traveled together to the exotic destination of Taiwan. It's a beautiful place. Must go there sometime. And we were transiting through Changi Airport, and it was the first time I'd met her. Actually, we'd not met before. I was a child with Channel V, and she was a slightly older child with MTV, and we were supposed to travel together, and we were transiting through Changi Airport. And that was the first time she fed me, which she doesn't remember. But it was early in the morning, and she gave me her breakfast voucher. With the free breakfast voucher that, because, we were poor at the time, we didn't have much money, our channels never had much money. And she gave me that breakfast voucher, and little did I know that that was the beginning of a fantastic food journey for me that would be navigated and steered by the lovely Maria. Post that, she has fed us on many occasions, but I will jump from there and come straight to my wedding about a year and a half ago, where Maria has danced like it was her own wedding and has decided to call my father-in-law, who's only 5 years older than her, not because she's old, it's because he's young. She actually went up to him and said, "You have a lovely house, uncle." To which he said, "Uncle kaun hai?" But that's the beauty of Maria, that she gives us entertaining moments besides food at every occasion. Her name should actually be, instead of Maria, should be Merriment, because that's what is in her food, that's what is in her parties, that's what is in her company, that's what is in her aura. And I just hope that you keep giving us many moments like that. You keep giving us yummy food. And I hope that you keep putting your own foot in your own mouth and yummy food in our mouth from now on till forever. Congratulations, Maria. Lots of love. Do remember to sign us an autographed copy of the book.
Okay, so you see, we are people of multifarious talents, so we've done various things. We are going to be showing you a variety program also today, okay, though it's a book launch. So now I'm going to introduce possibly the most important people in Maria's life. Without them, there would be no shouting, no lecturing, no stress, and she would just be not feeding anyone and hence not learning anything to feed us. So ladies and gentlemen, the two cutest imps in all our lives who are going to come and read their favorite passages from their mum's book, Zene and Zeke Warsi. Zene, you come first.
Sit down.
No, okay, I'll hold it. No, I'll hold it. Okay, so the mother has many talents. This little one is not far behind. So Zene has a unique talent of not reading in her own voice, but reading from the lead character of Harry Potter's voice. So you're going to read the book like?
Hermione Granger.
Hermione Granger. Go for it. Come on, let's hear a loud round of applause for Zene.
What can I say about them? You want to tear your hair sometimes when they're on holiday or hovering around you, saying mama, mama, every second of the day. And when they're not around, my home is not a home anymore. In my opinion, a house becomes a home with the pitter-patter of every little beat. I feel that children are the purest part of any relationship. If I cook today, it's only because of my children. I realized that I needed to make different things so that they do not get bored. So yes, the whole process of cooking began because of Zeke and Zene. It's then that I just fell in love with it. The day they licked their lips and plates clean was a happy day for me. The look on their faces and the empty plates really encouraged me. The amazing thing about children is that they never really lie if they do not like it. You know? And they will tell you. I became the master of disguise and figured how to camouflage the grains that all children.
And so I started encouraging them to be a part of the cooking process. Whether it's scrubbing and peeling potatoes for a mash, or grating carrots for coleslaw, or mashing up mince to make burger patties, or marinating salmon with olive oil and sea salt, or making momos that even I struggle to get neat, to kneading bread stuffed with cheese and vegetables. They do it. French toast was their first twist with the cooking process. And then there was no looking back. In fact, Zeke thinks that he's a chef. So sometimes he rattles recipes to me or what I should do with the next slice of pizza. All this while, Zene has this look on her face that says, silly boy. One Saturday morning, these two decided to open a restaurant for breakfast. So they took out the previous day's leftovers and made a menu, took down our orders and set the table and served us our food. Then they insisted we tip them because they gave us our own line. It's good manners. Zeke now knows his math, so we can't fool him with coins. Zene is still busy collecting gold coins. As far as entertaining children goes, I know they love junk, and I think a mix of healthy and junk is good for them. If they do not get it from you, they will jump on it when they do get a chance out. I've never stopped my children from eating or drinking anything except aerated drinks. Coming back to this May menu, it is ideal for a party at home. Of course, they will look at the soup and say no. But if you
I didn't write it. So these two have been my fairy godmothers from the time that I was pregnant. That was a long time back, and they've. I can't say no to you, and I love you. But we changed the lyrics of the song called "Thank You for the Music." Obviously, thank you for the food, and I'm doing this for you so that you can cook for me.
Yes, I promise.
Because she's not fed me till now.
Everyone who I've not cooked for, I will.
All right. So forgive me for the lyric changes, yeah, for those of you who know ABBA. Maria, you're really special. In fact, you're really adored. If you cook a meal, people keep coming back for more. Yes, you have a talent, a wonderful thing. 'Cause everyone loves it when you start to cook. We're so grateful and proud that your book's gonna sing it out. So we say, thank you for the cooking, the food you're making. Thanks for all the joy you're bringing. Don't want to live without it, so I ask in all honesty, will this book make me as good a cook as you, please? So I can say thank you for the recipes, for giving them to me. That's all Minnie's idea. I can't take the credit. It's all Minnie's idea.
What nonsense. This was great. Okay. Stopped him. Okay, let's find out for ourselves. Please welcome Arshad Warsi.
Okay, I am not such a good speaker, so I probably would not know what to say. I think what I'm going to say is what this lovely girl is all about. 2 years, right? 2 years of what? Hard work. Yeah. 2 years, apart from me getting beaten up, that's a lot of many years, but 2 years of sheer hard work. She's absolutely honest, sincere, and does not cheat at all. So her food is absolutely real. So what you see, the pictures, is exactly what the food will look like when you follow the recipe. I think these things is what I used to cook a lot, and whenever I picked up a book, I realized the photograph really looked nice, but the food never looked the way it did. So, well, that's what I'll say about Maria, and I've spent my life. Me saying too much about her, doesn't sound too good. But yes, she's very good. No, but saying that, I must also tell you, there was a time when my dear friend Amit and me were sitting, and Maria said, she started learning her cooking, and she said, I've learned this lovely dish. It's spinach with cottage cheese. So I said, palak paneer.